Hello, I'm Ollie and this is Criminally, where I talk about crime, pulp, horror, that kind of thing. Today, none of that. Today I'm doing an unboxing and first impressions video of this, the smallest, lightest and cheapest Kindle that Amazon sell. So, simple format for this video. I will open this box that I'm holding for your viewing pleasure. So I'm really keen to get into it and see what the device inside looks like. So I will open that, film that for you, and then I'll have a bit of a play around with it myself, and come back with some first impressions. Let you know what I think of it so far. I have high hopes for this device in that it feels like Amazon have taken all the things that have made the Paperwhite great and gradually allowed them to trickle down to this, the cheapest model in their range. So we'll see if that's true or not. But as I say, I'm looking forward to getting into it and having a play. Before I do that though, the thing I'm most excited about is that it looks really small and cute. So if you look at this, my Kindle Paperwhite, versus this, the box for the base Kindle, you can see straight away that the base Kindle is a lot smaller, which is something I like. I quite like pocketable devices. So yeah, I'm going to flip the camera, open the box for you, and we'll see how we go on. I do really like the fact that we've now got Kindles at quite a variety of different sizes. So the Paperwhite was recently increased in size from 6 inches to 7 inches. The Scribe was then released, which I think is 10 inches. And the base comes in still at 6 inches, so slightly smaller than the Paperwhite. So you've got quite a nice variety there, and I will eventually do a video where I compare all 4 of the currently available Kindles to each other. So that's the base model, the Scribe, the Paperwhite and the Oasis Generation 3. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this box open. The other thing I would say is Amazon, I think their packaging is excellent now. It's really simple, it's really environmentally friendly, there's nothing more than exactly what you need, which is just something to protect the device while it's in transit. So very simple boxes, very easy to open. So I'm just going to pull that open and here we go. So looks like you've got, so nothing else in the box there. You've got the device itself here with a kind of quick start guide, and then here you've got simply just a USB-C cable. So fantastic that the basic model now supports USB-C as well. So the Scribe and the Paperwhite both do. The Oasis, which in theory is kind of the premium model, is still on micro USB. So I have no doubt that if and when they update the Oasis, it will get USB-C as well. So let's get into the packaging and have a look at the Kindle. So it is small and cute for sure. It's not quite as premium feeling as the Paperwhite as you might expect. So the Paperwhite has this kind of slightly rubbery design to the cover, which, as you can see, gets dirty very quickly. So mine looks pretty appalling. This has a more plasticky feel, and also I have to say I thought that the screen was flush with the bezels on it, but it isn't. I don't know if you can see that. It's slightly recessed, only slightly, but it is slightly recessed. Although there's kind of a bevel to the edge of the bezels, which is a bit better. The older Kindles that used to be completely flat and a bit of a dust magnet. So yes, it looks appreciably smaller than the Paperwhite, definitely small and cute. So I'm going to power this up, have a play around with it, and then report back and let you know what it's like. So it's the next day now. I've had a decent amount of time to play around with this and to do a bit of reading on it, and I have to say I'm really quite impressed. It definitely feels like a cheaper device than the other ones in the Kindle range, but the screen is fantastic. You know, the screen resolution is the same as all of the other Kindles. It's just smaller, so it's very nice to read on. You know, the backlighting is good, and the fact that it's so small and pocketable and light is really nice as well. I really do like it as a smaller device to read on. So yeah, I'll do a more in-depth review soon, but my first impressions are definitely very positive. in particular, it's a lot more responsive than I expected it to be. So you can see I'm switching it on here. You do have to swipe up to get rid of the lock screen ads, which is a little bit cheeky, so you get those for longer than you might have expected to. But as you can see, actually navigating around the menu system, navigating through your library, downloading and opening up a book is really quite a quick experience, and certainly quicker than a lot of the older Kindles used to be. So as I say, in terms of like usability, I'm really very impressed with it. So I paid £75 for this one. It was in a daily deal, so there was £10 off. The normal price is £85, or I think you can pay an additional £10 to remove the lock screen ad. So if you don't know what those are, these are things like this where Amazon will advertise a book to you. So this book is a book called Chick Magnet by Emma Barry. So I normally pay the extra to get the lock screen ads taken off. But for this one, because it's the cheapest Kindle, I wanted to go with the cheapest possible option for it. The other thing that's worth noting is it's got 16 gigabytes of storage, which is a lot. That's a decent amount. Most people that will be more than enough for. So it does feel like a very good entry level all-rounder. I have to say I'm very impressed so far. So I will do a more in-depth review at some point soon. But for now, it's definitely getting a thumbs up from me. So I hope you found that interesting. Do let me know in the comments if there's any questions you've got, if there's anything in particular you'd like me to cover when I do my more in-depth review. But until then, I will say thanks very much for watching. Hope you're safe and well out there. Hope you're reading good stuff, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Cheerio.